Another rant? I must have really shit luck at this moment, because every game I'm picking up that I'm actually hyped to play seems to be online only. And that's really starting to piss me off, because I thought I'd do my checks on Dayz, because there's literally jack shit about the game. As anyone may know, there's a lot of people ask the same question, and I looked high and low and I found websites dating back since 2012 for this game and that, saying is this game gonna be online? How long? So obviously it's on PC first. So I pick up the game. On the case it says jack shit about being online only. Nothing. It just says Dayz, 18, Peggy, blah blah blah, and the company. On the back, again, bare minimum, but it actually says here 1 player and then 2 to 60 players. Why state there's an option for 1 player when there fucking isn't? There's no sense. I mean, I really don't see the point of a games console anymore. I really don't. What's the point? What is the fucking point? Every game you're bringing out is being forced to be pushed online. We don't want that shit. I pay for Plus just like anybody else does. We want the games. Yes, we want the games, but it's nice to have the option. How would you like it if I said, would you like a punch in the face or a kick in the face? You know what I mean? It ain't even really an option, is it? You're going to get kicked or punched in the face. And that's the same option as this. Would you like to play online or, oh fuck, online? You know, you pay $17.99 a month or more for your provider, then you pay 50 quid to get called names all day long on a fucking game that you just spent another 30, 40 quid, 50 quid in some cases, £100 if you're buying the fucking special edition. For what? For something that ain't even really yours later. People do not understand the point that I get at, which is just pointless. Why would you bring it out as a physical game knowing fully well it's online only? You might as well just left it on the store. Because if it's on the store, you know damn well it's online only. And so I don't understand why they brought out Players Unknown Battleground or whatever it's called. Why the fuck would you want that as a disc when the game's online only? It's just pointless, but at least you know that game's online only. This game says fuck all about being online. Not even a fucking blip. But the reason I'm making this video, if anyone actually finds it in time, hopefully they do, and it actually saves some people some boredom and time. This game is not on, you cannot play this offline at all. And I'll prove that now. I've not done the update. Because it gave me an option. Would you like to update the game now and wait 60 years? Or would you actually like just to play the game on your own? I thought, well, I want to play it on my own first, see what I'm getting myself into. So let's go to play, shall we? Loading. Unable to get to server. Well, I know why you can't get to the server. Because I ain't done a fucking update. But do you think, oh, maybe you can just like, host your own gameplay on your own server. Change? No. Can't do shit. So basically the game is online only, and it doesn't tell you that. And the graphics on this game look like, I don't know what that looked like. I really don't. But anyway, I was happy for the game anyway. Until I found out I couldn't physically play the game on my own. I mean, I don't get it. What's 2020 gonna bring? We've got games you can't even play on your own anymore. Or is it gonna have some fucking thing shoot out your PlayStation 5 when that come out to wipe my ass for me at all? Because you're just making everything else all about online. So why can't I get an online person shoot through my PlayStation 5 when I get it, and you can wipe my ass for me? People don't get why I'm ranting. People might say, well, you bought the game. Yeah, but you would buy the game, would you not? How would you like it if you bought something and you're allergic to something? Say you're allergic to peanuts, you're allergic to strawberries, you're allergic to chocolate, and you bought it and it doesn't say jack crap on it about what's in it. You buy it and you find out later, oh, you're gonna die because they put strawberries in it, or they put chocolate or peanut in it. You'd be pissed, and that's how I feel. I'm pissed because I went out to my game shop, picked up the game, paid for the game. I even asked the bloke. That's not online only, is it? No, mate. No, you can play both. Yeah, of course I can. Because you know why he said that? He did the same thing, even though he works at the shop. He looked at the case. Don't say nothing on the front, Matt, but online only. Looked at the back. No, mate. He says here, one player. Yeah, you're good to go. Am I bollocks? This sort of thing needs to stop. Give us an option. Give us an option. I'm sick of it. PlayStation 1 and 2 weren't like this. PlayStation 3 wasn't even like that. To be fair, it had a couple of games, but there were different colour boxes for a start. I just can't see the point in it. I don't really see the point. Why would you buy a game knowing it's online only? If it was on the store, that's different. You know that. So when games, you know... But I don't even know where I'm going with this, I'll tell you. I'm just generally pissed off. I'm having a rant because this is what you're doing, is it? This is the route you're going to go down. Every fucking game that comes out. Most people today, with the way the world's going and the money situation and the recessions and shit, I can see games consoles becoming obsolete. I can see the full gaming community going obsolete because those little twonks are making these fucking games online only. I mean, there must be some kind of fucking law anyway when you go on the line and get called a twat and a cunt and everything else under the sun. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but I can get called that for free. I don't need to pay 50 quid to be called a fat twat. I can go out in the street and be called that. I can go to the pub and be called that. We buy games for a hobby to stay indoors. I do not see the point in half this shit that you keep forcing into our... Literally, just forced. And I'd love to know what you know, where the marketing with it is with it. Because it's no marketing at all. I mean, what's the replay value on this? What's the selling value on this? Nothing. And this company, I mean, I've never even heard of it. Maybe if you're a PC, you might have heard of it, but I have never heard of this company. So what? You could go bust tomorrow? And that's it. The thing is, that even says here on the back of the case, where it normally would say, like, violent... online transactions and blah blah blah. There's nothing here to state online. It states 18 and then it says violence. That's it. There's nothing. So this is false advertising for a start. I mean, people are going to say to me, you know, because there's always two sides to the story. You get the people that's going to moan at my rant and say, well, you bought the game, it's your fault, you should read up on it. Half the games that are online only do not state that. Some might, most don't. And then there's a contradiction with some of them. Some of them is, some there ain't. I mean, but this is just ridiculous. This is forced. There's nothing. You can't do nothing. And I find it just an absolute piss take. I mean, I'd love to play it right now, but I can't. And a lot of people, I mean, I don't normally buy games, and if I don't know, I normally go on YouTube myself, and I see, you know, people doing unboxing, because an unboxing normally you can see the cover of the game or whatever it'll tell you on there. A lot of people do not actually tell you if the game is on or offline at all, you know, if you can play on your own or not. Nobody does that. I would like to actually start a YouTube channel where I actually do that, because like if you don't know, then I think it's fair to know. They've done this so many times, just this month alone. I'm getting annoyed with it. I can't even speak properly, I'm that annoyed with it. I mean, I bought Ghost Recon, found out it was online only, and I sold it. Instantly sold it. I didn't even want to give it yard room, play it or anything. I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered, because if I like the game, it disappoints me to know that one day I ain't going to be able to play it anymore. I've got a bona fide demo. Now, if anyone finds this video and sees that, you know, you didn't even play the game, well, no, I can't play the game even physically yet, because I haven't done the update. Now, I don't know, you know, if some people have it quicker than not, but mine says 6 hours. I can't physically show you, because if I push the button, it stops the recording, so you can't physically see it, but it's 6 hours. And as you can see, the game's on. Look, Dayz, play it. Oh, yeah, play? I'd love to. Let's have a look. And I can't. I can't do nothing. There is no start on your own. All I've got down here is change, refresh server, and then reset the filters. That's all I have. I've got to be online with it. Got to be forced. And I mean, why don't they change the colour of the case or something? If they want to bring it out because people like to have a physical collection of absolute shit that ain't worth jack bollocks later in life, that's up to them. That's up to them. But why don't they make the cases red, green, blue? I mean, they are fucking blue, you see what I mean? Say stupid things like that. They can make it any colour they want. Any colour they want in these games, but they don't. They bring them out, and they're online only, and you can't play it. You cannot play this game until you do the update. And I haven't done the update, so I have to wait for that, which could be tomorrow by the time I get done. I just find these games being forced to go online it's not on. And I don't think it's fair for any person. I mean, it doesn't even say anything on this case. Nothing at all about online only. It says in the bracket 1 player, and then on the side on network online it says 2 to 60 players, and it's not. There's no offline at all. As if I go to play, it's all servers, and I can't go on, as it says at the bottom here, unable to get server because I haven't done the update. So I'm forced to go online to be called names by people I don't know, get bullied even in my own house, because these game companies find that fun. They see the people that make these games don't realise something, do they? They're probably like 30, 40 people, and they're like, you're all going to have fun. Do they not know how the world works? This world isn't about fun. It's about calling you fat and ugly and a twat and gay and all this, that and the other. It's never about having fun. But then, you see, when you buy a game and it's optional, and you actually have a friend that plays the same game as you, then it's good. It's good fun. But when you haven't, and you just go to an open server, you just get called names all day long. That's fun, isn't it? Great, you know, you come home from work, or you've had a crap day at work, your boss has been giving you shit, you come on your game, and you get more shit when you get home. And not by adults, no, by 13-year-old kids. It's just ridiculous, it really is. These companies need to do something about it. I know I've been ranting now for about 10, 15 minutes, but it's just annoying. It truly is annoying. I mean, like, back in the day, you got a game, same year, they'd bring out the pre-sequel. Because why? Because they remembered that something else could be done to the game, so they just brought out a new game. PlayStation 2, similar thing. But PlayStation 3 introduced DLC. But not with everything, if you notice. It was Call of Duty, it was Battlefield only. So I blame them companies mainly. But PlayStation 4 is basically characters or whatever game you're playing, you have to pay for it. Why are we allowing them to ram our ass every day on this shit? That's what I want to know. Because why would back in the day you would have done that. Back in the day nobody would have done that. You wouldn't have said, I'll buy Final Fantasy 7. It's a 4-disc game, you say, yeah? Yeah, you get disc 1 for 50 quid, disc 2 for 50 quid, disc 3 for another 50 quid. You'd have said, fuck that, bollocks, I'm not buying that. I want the whole game for that. You'd have listed off other games that you could get. You'd go, well, I could get that for that for that. No, fuck your game. And they're not doing that nowadays. They're allowing it. They're like, oh, I'll pay for that, I'll pay for that. And I blame the internet. I blame even myself for freedom of speech, because we've got these YouTubers now that go to these game cons. Oh, yeah, the game's great and blah blah blah. They don't give a shit about what we want. They do what they want. It doesn't matter how much we rant and moan. But what's sad about it is I could actually see game companies closing their doors, and that'll be the end of it. That will be the end of it. We lost so many game companies over the years, from Midway all the way up to the one that made MotorStorm. I forgot the name of it. I have already forgot the name of it. But that, I mean, Call of Duty and that. Like, why is they making more money out of us? They get enough. The game sells 50, 60, £100 for the special edition. I wouldn't mind so much paying for the internet and plus if the DLC was free, but it's not. We pay for the internet already from your provider, then we pay for the online, then we pay for the DLC, then we pay for the game. It's all pay, but they don't keep in their end. If I pay 50, 60 quid for a game, I would like to play by myself or with my friends. I don't want to have no choice of being stuck in some lobby with some gobby little twat. And people can say, well, you're gobby right now. Yeah, I am, and I don't give a shit, because I'm angry at the fact that I've had to pay 50 quid for a game, but once again, I can't play on my own. It's a madness. I mean, I had never thought about it. If someone had told me that back when I had my PlayStation 2 and my PS1, That you know you like these games, well one day you won't get that. You won't get that. I mean, it's just stupid. It really is stupid. And there's more and more happening. More and more online only. And you get people backing it. Well, it has to be. Well, it has to be. No, it doesn't have to be. I have never in my days met anything it has to be. What about if I said from now on you have to be punched in the face if your name begins with a C? Well, it don't have to, but no, fuck it. Well, it has to be now. You know? If you like wearing jeans, you get your head kicked in because that's the way it has to be. Nothing ever has to be the way they say it does. This game could be offline just a flick of a finger. It's all about money and them rushing out a game. That's what it comes down to. They want to polish a turd and bring it to us on a plate, and we want to then eat it. That's what it is. They never bring it. I never bought a game back in the day that weren't finished. Now it's not finished. They go, oh, that's alright, there's a day one patch to finish it. Oh, I see, I paid 50 quid for a game that ain't even fucking finished. Fantastic. Great. So, that should work with everything then. We can go to the supermarket and buy half a loaf of bread for the same price as a whole loaf of bread. We can go and have our car MOT'd and fucking drive it out with 2 wheels instead of 4, because when you get down the road you can do it yourself. Because that's what this is basically. That's what they're saying. You paid 50 quid for the game that I couldn't be arsed. What happens then? What, the game's fucked? Well, that's fantastic. Did you get a refund for that? No. You'll get some idiot, some specky little twat going, well, if you get the internet, you can actually just get the download code for it. Great. Well, I'll tell you what. You give me 50 quid and I'll show you this invisible pack of beans. You shove them up your ass and it might give you some fucking brains to know that we don't want this shit. We don't want this shit. Everyone knows what they're getting into with certain things, but this doesn't even say it's online only. This says nothing on the case about online only. Nothing on the front, nothing on the back, and it's bollocks. I feel like I just took my money out of my pocket and was like, yeah, I like that as crap, I'll buy it. I mean, I could sell it. I ain't gonna get nothing for it. I'll be lucky to get half my money back. For a game that I haven't even played. I took the wrapper off, took the disc in, and then realised it's online only. I mean, this world goes on about racism and this, that, and the other. Well, what about when you go into a lobby and get this? Because I tell you, I don't know. We need to get it sorted. Seriously do. That's all I've got to say about it.